So you don't have to be spiritually minded, but I am. Even if you're just scientifically minded, you know that everything in the universe has a vibration, a subtle vibration. And some people believe in the law of attraction. And even if you don't believe in it the way it is told, what is one of the very first things you learned in public school science? Negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive, and negative and positive repel each other. And this is so true. I mean, think about it. You're in a really super happy mood. It's Friday, you got off work early, you're going to go meet maybe your friend for a beer at a patio. You're just, feeling super happy. And then you run into, someone, an old friend, and they're just super happy too because they got off early and you guys chatted up for a few minutes. You feel really great after you left them and you go on about your way. Now think about it for instance, that, you're having a really bad day. Maybe you've had a bad week, maybe a bad month, and you're just feeling really down, really low, really depressed. And you run into somebody and you're thinking, oh God, I don't want to talk to this person. And they're so happy. They're just, maybe they're telling you about, they just rented a cottage for the weekend and their family's coming down to see them. And they're just so excited about the whole experience. And you're thinking, it must be nice to be you. And you just you can't even stand being around this person because you're literally repelling each other. And eventually, if you stay around this person long enough, they won't want to be around you either because they won't want you to bring them down. And then there's the negative and negative. One of my friends and I always have what we call a little bitch fest, which I think is completely healthy. If we learned anything from the Disney movie Inside Out, it is not normal or healthy to be super happy and super positive all of the time. There are some times that, you're allowed to be down, you're allowed to be sad. And during these times, my friend and I, we're both feeling negative and negative, but usually after we leave each other, we're both feeling a lot more positive because we let out, what's been bothering us, what's really getting on our nerves, and then we're good. And those are the reasons that, like I said, you believe in the law of attraction or not. Like attracts like. Negative attracts negative. But the thing about it is when you have anxiety, especially depression, what happens when you're feeling negative for more than a day, more than a few days? Maybe you go see your friend and you don't feel better after that. Maybe when you wake up in the morning, you're just feeling so awful and sick and out of it. Like, how can you possibly raise your vibration and have positive things happen to you in your life if you're feeling this way? So if you stay tuned to the second part of my video, I'm going to tell you my steps that I try to take to bring myself out of a funk or to raise my vibration. And that's coming up next. But remember, some days it's okay that it rains.